following CannabisRadio.com program contains explicit language and content that can be considered graphic and offensive. This program is not suitable for all audiences, and the opinions expressed do not reflect those of CannabisRadio.com, its staff, management, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
You can put your weed in there.
Stones, cheese.
Oh, check this out.
Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. A lot of people don't realize this, but you can put your weed in there.
This is the Stoner Jesus Show on CannabisRadio.com.
It's my Greg, you're a poontang, if I can use a medical term.
Man, oh man.
You're gay. There's no facts in the church.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap. Don't try to debate me on something. Motherfucker, I can't do many things well, but words are my shit. Yeah. Live. I'm telling you right now, if we have any technical difficulties, it's not my fault. I've been drinking a little bit. Been chilling here in Cancun, Mexico. The Stoner Jesus Show, Chapter 1, Verse 37. Live from spring break in Cancun, Mexico. That's right, motherfucker. You heard me correctly? You can't tell that we're on fucking spring break? Look at the hat. Look at the fake shell tits. The fruity glass. I'm taking shots of Jim Beam in. All that shit. That's going to get spilled on a computer tonight. Guarantee it. Live from spring break. That's right. You're wondering how we got to Cancun. You're wondering how we got the budget for this fucking amazing production you see behind you and in front of you. ALB 775, loving that hat. This hat is badass. It screams spring break. It screams, hey motherfucker, I'm on spring break. Kill that fucking music. Like I said, if we have any technical difficulties, it is not my fault. There's all kinds of shit going on here. I'm directing. The interns are useless. They're fucking useless. I am Stoner Jesus at Stoner Jesus 420. We stream live every Sunday night right here on Twitter and Periscope. The first hour of a 2-hour show live for free. If you want the full 2 hours on video, we got to go to patreon.com/stonerjesus 420. Hell yeah. Become a patron of the show. If you want the full 2 hours on audio, of course, stonerjesus.net. All information on the show can be found at stonerjesus.net. Damn, it's hot here in Cancun, Mexico. Like I said, I'll tell you how we got here, what happened, what it's been like, how fucking useless the interns are. St. Peter's pissed off. All kinds of shit going on tonight. Yodel Kid, I know. That fucking kid's annoying, but everybody's talking about him, so I'm going to talk about him. Profiles in Death on Mitzi Shore, owner and owner of the Comedy Store out in L.A. Also, like I said, I will tell you why we're able to fit this glorious trip to Cancun that you see behind you and in front of you and all around. This thing's distracting me. like somebody's coming up on me. What? What, bitch? What? But it's nobody. It's this. What, bitch? You, what? You tell me I've been drinking a little bit. I don't give a shit. I'll be drinking more. I'm on fucking spring break. We're in Cancun. It's a tradition that we broadcast from somewhere. Last year was the banks of the Ohio River. That sucked. This year, as you can clearly see from the background, we're in Cancun, Mexico. And I know some of you are thinking, hey, why does that background look like it's bent up and like shiny and shit? Hey, fucking don't worry about it. You goddamn narc. Fuck you. Don't question Jesus. This is clearly Cancun, Mexico. And if it doesn't look like Cancun, Mexico, it's because your resolution on your fucking piece of shit phone or tablet or computer is fucked up and it's a piece of shit. And that's why it doesn't clearly look like Cancun, Mexico. Would I be wearing these if it wasn't Cancun, Mexico? Would I be wearing this hat? Would I be drinking shots of Jim Beam out of a glass that looks like this? I don't think so, bitch. Wow. Wow. That's hardcore. Holy shit. My chaser glass is not nearly as fruity as that, but it's okay. Can I say fruity? That's probably offensive, isn't it? Fuck you. I don't care if it's fucking offensive or not. Or not, bitch. I saw myself on the screen. I still got the price tag thing on it, the barcode thing on it. I don't care. I'll take it back. I'll take it back and get my dollar back, bitch. Where's my dollar, bitch? Give me that shit. Fuck yeah. Anyway, live Spring Break, Chapter 1, Verse 37 from Cancun, Mexico, April 15th, 2018. Hour 2, we're going to have, I feel like it's going to fall off. It's not going well on my headphones. We're talking about Shrine to a Dead Burglar. That's awesome. Some bitch wanted her heads. A very old lingerie model. And maybe we'll get maybe if I'm drunk enough, we'll get into politics. Talk about the Comey book. I don't know. Maybe not. Also, earlier this week, I did an interview with St. Paul with Bestiality News live from the farm. That'll wrap up hour 2 here on the Stoner Jesus Show. Now, like I said, we went through a lot to get here into Cancun, Mexico. Before I get to the hardcoreness of how we got here and what's been going on around here, St. Peter got wind. You know, St. Peter has been around for a while. He's been leaving voicemails and that kind of shit. He got wind that we were going to Cancun for spring break, and obviously he's not, invited because he's not here. So fuck him. So anyway, that pissed him off. So he sent me a fucking string of text messages, which I'm not gonna. I wish he would just leave a voicemail. It'd be much easier. Much easier. I play on the show. It'd be awesome. Voicemail. But no, he sends me a fucking series of disjointed, misspelled, horribly grammatically presented text messages that make no fucking sense. I'm not going to sit here and read some goddamn text messages. There's like 40 of them. About how pissed off he was that we're in Cancun for spring break. Well, I don't give a shit, bitch. I worked hard for this. I worked hard for this. Yes, you're looking at what I worked hard for. Now you'd be saying, Stoner Jesus, why? How, with your minimal budget, could you get yourself and interns and all the equipment down to Cancun, Mexico, which it clearly is? Just look behind me, you see how fucking Cancun that is. That's dope fucking Cancun. I know what you're saying. Hey, Stoner Jesus, the water's not moving. The trees aren't moving. What the fuck's going on? Hey, fuck you. You fucking narc. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The sea is calm right now. That's why, motherfucker. Don't ask stupid questions. You're wondering why. Why? How, Stoner Jesus, how is it so cheap for you to be in Cancun? You want to see how? Check this out. It's from the Sun. Sun, Sea, and Slaughter, Mexico's party hotspot Cancun, sees 14 murdered in 36 hours as tourist town is overrun by drug gang violence. First of all, that is a super long title. That's unnecessary. As a professional writer, I can tell you that is a super unnecessarily long title. But you see, you get the bullet points. The important part is that Mexico's party hotspot Cancun sees 14 murdered in 36 hours. This is from April 11th, 4 days ago. 4 days ago, they reported on a 36-hour span where 14 people got murdered. Tourists are fleeing. Prices have dropped, allowing me this wonderful trip to Cancun for spring break. Well, let's scroll down here a little bit. You see that there's a blurred out dead body. You know, whatever. It's cool. It's cool. Everything's fine. Then they got a little map there with part of Cancun, a map of Cancun that shows you that a lot of people have been getting killed. Yeah, dead people. Bunch of dead people in Cancun. Look, there's a murder scene. Murder scene. If you're not watching this on video, you're missing out. You're missing all the murder and the mayhem that's happening in Cancun. Cancun Tourist Bureau, it was fucking flipping over backwards. When I told them that the Stoner Jesus Show is coming to Cancun to do spring break from Cancun, they were fucking ecstatic. They said, yes, we need something. We need something, Stoner Jesus. Look at these pictures that are in the Sun. Shit's going on. It's a video which I'm not going to play for you because the Wi-Fi is sketchy down here, as you can tell from the resolution on your screen. That may or may not make it look like that's not a real background behind me, which it clearly is. It's clearly Cancun, Mexico in the background behind me. Shut up. There they are, carrying a dead body along the pier. All of these are going to be the next Cancun travel brochure. Dead bodies on the pier. Come to Cancun. Dead bodies on the pier. So anyway, that's why. Look, they got military on the street in Cancun. Lots of people been getting killed. So read the first part of the story here. The latest violence that was on April 4th saw 14 people killed and at least 5 others left with gunshot wounds in 6 separate instances in the party town. That's right. It's not a party until people are gunned down by drug gangs in the street. The Mexican tourist hotspot growing crime wave threatens to leave it a ghost town, with most murders in Cancun remaining unsolved. Yeah, that's right, unsolved. Well, their loss of life is my gain. There's some of the better times from spring break in Cancun. The good times are long gone. There's murder and stoner Jesus in town. That's enough to, well, you know, it's not good. Things are not good in Cancun. I'll be honest. But that's fine, like I said. I get on the ground floor of awesomeness for a good, cheap price. Fucking awesome. Great shit. Great shit. But anyway, welcome to everyone, as I said, live on Periscope, Twitter. We're here every Sunday night at Stoner Jesus 420. I will do one more shot before we go to break. Like feeling my shell titties. I didn't tie them all the way. That's a bunch of fucking trouble. Plus, interns can't draw knots. Chronic Captain says, sup, bitches. Yeah, Mexico, last fucking place I go for a vacay, let alone spring bitch break. I know. I was like, where am I going to go for spring bitch break? I said Cancun. And they said, well, here's the price. I said, well, that's a fucking amazing price, as I pull my Jim Beam, from which clearly the sand, as you can tell from the background behind me. It's clearly real sand that I just pulled this bottle of Jim Beam out. I don't even know there's no sand on the bottom of it. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Why would I be wearing this hat if it wasn't spring break? Why would I have the background behind me if it wasn't spring break? Why would I be pouring shots of Jim Beam into this fruity frou-frou glass? You can't answer any of those questions other than the only logical answer, which is that I'm really in Cancun, Mexico for spring break. That's the answer. If you love spring break, hit the hearts on Periscope. Yeah! Hit the hearts for this shot on Periscope. We're going to go to break. We're going to come back and talk about that fucking Yodel kid. I'm going to make fun of the Yodel kid live from Cancun, Mexico, spring break. I lost the glass. It's right in front of me. Probably started too early with the drinking. I don't know, man. I don't know. Seemed like a good idea at the time. We're going to Cancun. We're going to get drunk. We're going to do a show. It's fucking awesome. Hopefully I don't get shot. That would suck if I were to get shot. It would suck even more if I got shot during a break when I wasn't on air. If I'm going to get shot by a drug gang in Cancun, I'm hoping that, you know, it's on the air. So it's, you know, it's for posterity. Cheers, bitches. Hit the hearts for cheers, you Periscope motherfuckers. By the way, can I say, this glass is impractical for taking shots. I'm just saying. It looks cool, but it is very impractical when it comes to taking shots. Alcohol's always tasted bad to me. I drink it to get drunk. I don't drink it for the fucking ambiance, like a fucking wine taster. I wouldn't be drinking Jim Beam if I was a fucking wine taster. But it seems like it's getting worse. Is it because I'm getting older? Is it because I'm an old motherfucker? Or is it because they're making it taste worse? I don't know. Maybe I can't handle my liquor anymore. I guess we'll find out, because this is a 2-hour show. We're 15 minutes into it. First hour live, of course, every Sunday night on Twitter, Periscope, at StonerJesus 420. Thank you all for checking that shit out. Words from our sponsors coming up. Check out their banners on stonerjesus.net. All information on the show for StonerJesus at stonerjesus.net. If If you want the full 2-hour video of the show, not just the first hour we do on Twitter and Periscope, and then later on Facebook and YouTube, if you want the full 2-hour show on video, all of this, because we're going to do both hours from Cancun, which you can clearly see behind me. If you want the full 2 hours on video, patreon.com/stonerjesus420, patreon.com/stonerjesus420. Of course, free audio version of the show, both hours, always free on stonerjesus.net, and then, of course, cannabisradio.com, iTunes, and Stitcher. It's the Stoner Jesus Show Live, Chapter 1, Verse 37. Live, motherfuckers, clearly from spring break in Cancun, Mexico, as you can see behind me. We'll be back, Dick Nuggets.
The Stoner Jesus Show on cannabisradio.com.
Hello, everyone. Stoner Jesus here to tell you about another awesome Stoner Jesus Show sponsor, Cannabis Seeds USA. Check out that Cannabis Seeds USA banner on stonerjesus.net. Let me ask you a question. Do you live in a state where it's legal to grow? There's lots of them. There's dozens now, medical and recreational states. Do you need seeds? Do you need seeds shipped in the U.S.? Well, check out Cannabis Seeds USA. Click their banner on stonerjesus.net. They got indoor and outdoor seeds. They have tons of strains. They have hybrid. They have sativa. They have indica. Everything you need. OG Kush, Sour Diesel, Grape Ape. They got single seeds. They got packs. Click that Cannabis Seeds USA banner on stonerjesus.net. If you live in a legal state and you need seeds shipped in the U.S., you need to check out Cannabis Seeds USA. Go click their banner on stonerjesus.net and check them out. Cannabis Seeds USA. Hello, my children. Stoner Jesus here to tell you about another great sponsor of the Stoner Jesus Show, nextbardo.com. Check out that headshot banner on stonerjesus.net. They don't have just glass. They have a full line of smoking products, including wood pipes, metal pipes, roll your own supplies, pouches, storage, grinders, dab rigs, water pipes, vaporizers, and more. An amazing variety. Check out nextbardo.com. That's nextbardo.com. Or simply click their banner on stonerjesus.net to check them out. There's free shipping on all domestic orders over $20 and free shipping and a free gift with orders over $50. They offer worldwide shipping. Make sure you use discount code STONERJESUS. That's all one word, STONERJESUS, to get 10% off your first order at nextbardo.com. 21 and older, please. Click that headshot banner on stonerjesus.net. Make sure you use discount code STONERJESUS. STONERJESUS, all one word, and get 10% off your first order at nextbardo. Check them out, another awesome sponsor of the Stoner Jesus Show.
Cannabis use isn't the only thing growing, so are we. Grow with us. CannabisRadio.com.
Introducing 420 Cloud, ignited by MSIG, one of the fastest growing social apps around. The only app you'll need for all things cannabis. Find the latest cannabis news, videos, and stories, ranging from business and tech to sports and medicine. Start your career in cannabis by seeking, identifying, and applying for jobs through our expansive listings. For businesses, 420cloud.com features a full-scale cross-channel network, monetizing high traffic for big data conversion and analytics. Download 420 Cloud now from the iTunes Store or Google Play. MSIG.com is a publicly listed company on the OTC, symbol MCIG.
Get informed, get inspired, and get connected on NCIA's Cannabis Industry Voice. Mondays on demand, only on CannabisRadio.com. At Alternative Vibes, our core values of quality, loyalty, respect, and honesty guides us in our mission to help families find peace and harmony through our products and services. Whether you are looking for a more natural way of living, shopping essential oils, topicals, and edibles, or searching for a path towards achieving your goals, we are your choice. Learn more about our complete line of natural products and solutions at AlternativeVibes.com. Bringing quality of living to life. AlternativeVibes.com. The following CannabisRadio.com program contains explicit language and content that can be considered graphic and offensive. This program is not suitable for all audiences, and the opinions expressed do not reflect those of CannabisRadio.com, its staff, management, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Aw, fuck yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Stoner Jesus Show, Chapter 1, Verse 37, live from spring break in Cancun, motherfucking Mexico. That's right, it is clearly Cancun, Mexico. As you can see behind me if you're watching on the video. It's clearly Cancun. Anybody who says it's not Cancun, you are a fucking liar. And I challenge you to a duel, sir. People still do that, right? Duels? I fucking hope so. Duels were awesome. Why anybody wouldn't like that shit? Anyway, I know a lot of you are watching. You're high as fuck. You're getting drunk. Sunday night. Chilling. The Stoner Jesus Show. Watching us on Twitter and Periscope live. As we are every Sunday night. But this particular Sunday night, we're live from spring break in Cancun. By the way, we're not going to be on next Sunday night. We're going to be on Friday on 4/20. So the next Stoner Jesus Show live on Twitter and Periscope, will be on 4/20. Now, there's, like I said, a lot of you are high, you're drunk, you've been drinking like I have been, this frou-frou, silly flower glass, drinking shots of Jim, you're high as fuck, you've been ripping bongs, and whatnot. Well, get ready. So I'm about to kill your buzz. I'm not just going to kill your buzz. I'm going to double murder your buzz like fucking O.J. Simpson. Like if your buzz was Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman, I'm like O.J. with my knife. I'm just like, I'm cutting that shit up. I'm cutting that shit up, bitch. Fucking dead. Dead. Your shit's dead, bitch. You know why? You know why I'm about to murder your buzz? Like fucking O.J. Simpson? Check this shit, bitch. Yeah. Is it dead yet? Is that shit dead yet, son? Is your buzz gone yet? I know most of you motherfuckers have seen this video. Last I saw, it had 11 million. 11 million hits. By way of comparison, this what you're watching right now will be seen by about 1,500 people. 11 million views on YouTube for this buzz-crushing, soul-crushing kid who for some fucking reason is yodeling and singing in the middle of a goddamn Walmart, and for even more inexplicable reasons, he had 11 million plus views on YouTube. There. Pretend that's a Walmart behind me. Bam. Viral video. I just made one.
Well, I'm in love with the beautiful gal. I'm in love with the beautiful gal. Yeah. Lord, I tried and I tried to keep her satisfied, but she just wouldn't stay.
Yeah.
This is all I can say. I got a feeling, got 'em blue. Oh, Lord,
Whoops.
say goodbye. Lord, I don't know what I do. All I do is let the sigh. Oh, Lord, that last song did, she said goodbye. Well,
Is that the beat?
I
Mind a beat?
thought I would cry.
Am I breaking down that beat, kid?
She do me, she do you, she's got the kind of loving. Lord, I love to hear.
What does that mean? She'll do me, she'll do you. Is this song about a fucking whore? What the fuck? Yodel Kid is singing about a fucking whore in the middle of Walmart. Let me rewind that some.
Well, Lord, I thought I would cry. She do me, she do you, she's got the kind of loving. Lord,
She'll do me, she'll do you, she's got the kind of loving. What kind of fucking pornographic bullshit is this in the middle of Walmart? What if a kid would have been there, you know, besides the kid that's singing, and then saw that shit. God damn. Chronic Captain went to Walmart wearing flip-flops, sweatpants, a Megadeth t-shirt, and a leather jacket. Really, Walmart's quite an experience. If you've never been there, I call it the White Trash Carnival. I know many other people have words for it. Or whatever they call it. Walmart's quite an experience. It really is. Something about the low prices springs out the wonderfulness in people.
I'd love to hear what you call me, sweet daddy. Such a beautiful dream. I had to think it all over. I lost my heart, it seems.
Should do me, should do you, should take it in the ass. Should do me, should do you. Oh yeah, she'll do me, she'll do you, she sucks a mean dick. Fuck yeah, man. Anyway, so that sucks. I'll fully admit that. But there's been like a lot of memes made of the Yodel Kid, and I'll be honest, that shit doesn't suck. That shit doesn't suck at all. The internet is a wonderful place. Not only because you can watch me live from Cancun, Mexico, as I clearly am. Just take a look at the background. I am clearly in Cancun, motherfucking Mexico. Anybody can see that. And if it doesn't look that way, well, the resolution's off. We couldn't do full resolution down here because of bandwidth problems. Bandwidth issues. Anyway. Memes, remixes of the Yodel Kid. Let's check that shit. Now basically, these are people who have recreated Yodel Kid at Walmart. Like this person here has put on like a wig. And they all have like a person standing off to the side like the original Yodel Kid video. This is from Now That's Trending. Or That's Now Trending. I really don't know. I don't get it. That's now trending, that's now? Anyway. Memed them. Should do me, should do you. Takes it up the ass like a fucking chain. Takes it up the ass like a fucking chain. All I do is sit inside. Oh, Lord. This person has a much louder singing voice, but they really didn't. They didn't wear the wig like the first person, the Yodel Kid wig. You gotta put some fucking effort into it, bitch. Let's go.
Last long day she said goodbye. Oh Lord, I thought I would cry. She do me, she do you. She got the kind of loving. Lord, I don't.
Doing everybody. The bitch in this song is doing everybody.
Hear her when she called me sweet daddy. Such a beautiful dream.
There's like 6.5 more minutes left in this. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but just give you a taste of what the internet did with this shitty little bastard. Chronic Captain in the chat, Periscope said, this kid was at Coachella. Fucking Christ. Fucking Christ. He sung in the middle of a Walmart, which should be a weird thing. That should be weird. People should shun you if you do that. This kid should be shunned. He should be shunned. He's singing in the middle of a Walmart. If I came up with somebody singing in the middle of Walmart, I'd be looking at everybody else like, what? You seeing this shit? What's this shit right here? What's this shit right here? I'm looking for fucking VHS tapes. 20 of them for 4 cents. I'm looking for the bin, the classic rock bin that now has Nirvana and Guns N' Roses in it. I need a blender. It's $9.95, a fucking blender. Whole fucking blender. Make anything you want. $9.95. I'm here. I'm trying to get this shit. I got this fucking kid yodeling. He's yodeling. But like I said, at least the internet, did something with it. Oh, yeah. hip hop remix. It's dope. I have no idea why this old lady's on a tricycle, by the way, but whatever drug she's on, give me double stat. That's pretty good. That's some pretty good shit. It's kind of catchy too if you like, get it going in the right groove. It's a black kid with a watermelon. It's fucking racist. That's pretty dope. What the fuck does that mean? She'll do me, she'll do you. Can that mean anything other than this chick is a whore? That's it. That's all it can mean.
Such a beautiful dream.
DJ Swing.
Nobody's sugar daddy now. Some old dude fucking some young bitch. She's her sugar daddy, but she's doing everybody. So he's like, bitch, I ain't gonna be your sugar daddy anymore. You fucking whore. You're doing him. You're doing me. You're doing other people. You're probably doing that fucking kid that yodeled at Walmart. Apparently, oops, why does it go black? No. DJ Khaled. Whoa. Loud as fuck. Okay. Maybe it's just a liquor talking, but I'm starting to get tired of that now. It's enough. It's enough of the yodel kid. Holy shit. Fucking yodel kid, man. Whoops. I mean, graphic problems. Graphics problems. Anyway, some of the yodel kid. Stoner Jesus Show, Chapter 1, Verse 37, live from Spring Break in Cancun. Clearly, as you can see from the background behind me, this is Spring Break in Cancun. We got the rest of Hour 1 coming up next after the break. Profiles and death about Mitzi Shore, who passed this week. Last week, wherever you start and end weeks. Mitzi Shore, the owner of the Comedy Store in L.A. As you know, it's been a long 2,000 years since the end of the New Testament. And we use Profiles in Death as a way to tell stories about what me and Peter are up to, what kind of shenanigans we've been up to for the last 2,000 years. We were on radio a lot. One of the many times, actually, we were on radio in L.A. We had Mitzi on the show. She had St. Peter come on at the Comedy Store, do a little comedy routine because he was on the radio. So she let him come on. He told a few jokes, which I will always be forever burned, ingrained in my memory. And then, well, he told his jokes, and well, I'll tell you some of the jokes and what happened coming up. Stoner Jesus Show live on Twitter and Periscope. Remember, our next live show is 4/20. We'll be live here on Twitter and Periscope on 4/20/2018. That'll be Chapter 1, Verse 38. If you want the full 2-hour video of the show, patreon.com/stonerjesus. 420 is the place you go. Help support the show. Also, you can support our sponsors. Click their banners on stonerjesus.net. Listen to their commercials coming up. Go check us out on Cannabis Radio, iTunes, all those places. Leave comments and ratings and shit. Go to stonerjesus.net for all information on the show. motherfucker. Chapter 1, verse 37. Clearly live from the sounds and the scenes from spring break in Cancun, Mexico. Profiles in Death coming up on Mitzi Shore. Stay tuned, you bitches.
The Stoner Jesus Show on CannabisRadio.com.
The Stoner Jesus Show is brought to you in part by Hemptations.com and PlanetEverywhere.com. They got a lot of awesome stuff for you to check out. But don't just take my word for it. Let Beach, the owner of Hemptations, tell you all about it.
It's a very large selection of hemp goods, everything from reusable coffee filters to frisbees, bandanas, everything Planet Everywhere on the site is made in Cincinnati, Ohio, made locally. We also have other retail products from our cosmetics, Earthly Body product, bags on the retail site. Again, anybody local in Cincinnati can go to Hemptations.com and get the info on the stores. Planet Everywhere is .com is our retail site. You can hit me up on Hemptation Beach or like my Facebook page, Hemptations or Hemptations 2. I'm on Twitter, Google, I'm on the internet everywhere, just like everyone. We love to hear from people all over the world, positive things about industrial hemp. That's what I do. That's what we do. Largest selection of industrial hemp on the planet in the stores. And I'd like to grow that inventory to be able to say that I haven't actually checked out all the other hemp retail spots to see if we have the largest amount on our Planet Everywhere. But it's a fair selection.
And as Beach always says,
having temptations.
Introducing Blue Moon CBD, straight from the bluegrass of Kentucky. With our special nano emulsion process, you'll not only get the best CBD available, you'll get more of it. Not all CBD is the same. It's your body. It's your choice. Get relief from inflammation, anxiety, and stress. Go to www.bluemoonhemp.com and use code HEMP420 for a 20% discount on your order. Balance your body. Balance your life. Make it Blue Moon CBD. The smoke is rising, and the next crop of podcasts devoted to cannabis providers and enthusiasts are ready to be harvested. Welcome to the Cannabis Radio Network, founded by respected rainmakers who have been producing award-winning podcasts for over a decade. Industry headlines, business updates, medical reports, marketing, and e-commerce education rolled up perfectly for your consumption. Let's grow together. The Cannabis Radio Network. CannabisRadio.com.
Tommy Chong is ready to cut through the smoke and change the tone of Tilk Radio.
All you have to do is decriminalize. We don't need a government regulation to tell us this is good pot, that's bad pot. We don't need any of that.
The Tommy Chong Podcast, only on CannabisRadio.com.
Welcome to my world.
The next generation of vaporizers has arrived. Vuber vaporizers are blazing the way with unparalleled technology for oil, concentrate, or dry flower pens. Providing unsurpassed customer service and expert craftsmanship, Vuber vaporizers use cutting-edge technology, providing a power-packed, smoother vapor with a lifetime guarantee. Experience vaporizing the way it was meant to be. The Vuber way.
The following CannabisRadio.com program contains explicit language and content that can be considered graphic and offensive. This program is not suitable for all audiences, and the opinions expressed do not reflect those of CannabisRadio.com, its staff, management, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Damn it. Here, stop that. Fucking technical issues. Holy shit. Welcome back, everybody. Stoner Jesus Show. Chapter 1, verse 37, live from spring break in Cancun, Mexico. As you can clearly see. Clearly see in the background. Having fucking, what are these? Headphones. I'm having fucking headphones problems, man. God damn. Anyway, We have Profiles in Death coming up. Of course, as I said, all information on the show. Make sure you check out stonerjesus.net. There's a lot going on there. All our sponsors, past shows, all my social media networks are linked at stonerjesus.net. It's an awesome, awesome place to be and to check out. Just go get stoned and go spend a lot of time there. There's a lot going on. A lot going on, motherfucker, now, as promised. The passing of Mitzi Shore, owner of the Comedy Store out in L.A. It's been a long 2,000 years since the end of the New Testament. Myself and St. Pierre, we've been up to a lot of shenanigans, besides, of course, doing radio shows from spring break in Cancun, Mexico, as we're doing right now. Although St. Pierre's not here, he's very pissed about that. And that's too bad, because there's really don't care enough to do anything about that. Don't give a shit. Fuck him. So anyway, what we got going on here is Profiles in Death on Mitzi Shore. We were on the radio a lot in the last 80 or so years. Last 2,000 years have been a blur. We did a lot of radio in a lot of markets the last several decades. A lot of times we were in L.A. One of those times was just the premise of this Profile in Death, this story. When we crossed paths with Mitzi Shore, she was on our show in L.A. in 1981. She thought St. Peter was kind of charming, kind of funny, which is weird, because most people don't have that reaction to St. Peter. So she offered him, because he said he was going to try to start stand-up. You want to do a little stand-up? Start a little stand-up career. So if you knew St. Peter, well, that's, in that in itself is funny. It's maybe the funniest stand-up joke ever. St. Peter doing stand-up. She said, you know what, come down to the Comedy Store tonight, get up there, tell some jokes, we'll see what people think. So, St. Peter did. I was in the audience that night. I remember some of the jokes. Because they're forever, there's a lot I don't remember about life. But it's forever ingrained, burned into my head, some of these jokes that St. Peter told that night at the Comedy Store. In front of me, in front of Mitzi Shore, in front of everyone. Wrote them down so I can remember them. So anyway, he wanted to be a stand-up star. He was doing observational humor. It was big in the early 80s, as it would continue to be for the next decade or so. Observational humor. His first joke, I'll never forget it, the first sentence out of his mouth was, "What's the deal with pills?" What's the deal with pills? Then he did like 30-second spiel on why pills are hard to snort because they're in pill form and they're not in crushed little powder form, and they should have an option where you could get it in crushed little powder form so that the pills would be easier to snort up your nose. That joke died. And there's a lot of pillheads in that crowd in 1981. That joke died. It died like Nicole Brown Simpson. Yeah, that's right. I don't mind going back to a joke twice or even 7 times. I don't care. I have no shame when it comes to that. The next joke, after that bombed the fuck out, the next joke that St. Peter told went along something like this. He said, don't you hate it when you're trying to bang a chick in a wheelchair and her wheelchair keeps rolling? Yeah. Yeah. That was the reaction. Dead silence. Don't you hate it when you're trying to bang a chick in a wheelchair and her wheelchair keeps rolling? First of all, why wouldn't you just put the brake on the wheelchair? I don't understand. Wheelchairs have brakes? Did wheelchairs have brakes in 1981? I've never gotten that joke. People in the audience didn't get it either. Because it died. It's the last joke I remember St. Pierre telling that night. Why won't herpes go away? What's the deal with that? Why won't herpes go away? What's the deal with that? At this point, people started booing and hissing and throwing things at St. Peter. Everything they could get their hands on, they just started chucking it at St. Peter. Suffice it to say, his stand-up debut did not go well. That was the last time he was ever on stage. He was run off the stage. He was booed off the stage Mitzi Shore told him to get the fuck out and never come back. And that's what happened. St. Pierre never stepped another foot in the Comedy Store. And last week, Mitzi Shore passed away. End of an era. Desmond Profiles in Death on Mitzi Shore. This is the Stoner Jesus Show Live, Chapter 1, Verse 37, live from Spring Break in Cancun, Mexico. That's right. Live from Spring Break in Cancun, Mexico, as you can clearly see from what you're witnessing in front of you and what's behind me. Clearly, Spring Break in Cancun, Mexico. Hour 2 coming up. Got some. We got a shrine to a dead burglar. We got some bitch who said get my heads. We got an old lingerie model. Maybe the Cummy book. I'm really not feeling that. All this kind of funny. Some of it's a little funny. Also, earlier this week I interviewed St. Paul live from the barn with some bestiality news. We got that coming up at the end of hour 2 as well. I want to thank everybody who checked us out from Spring Break at Cancun, Mexico on Twitter and on Periscope. With the full 2-hour version of the show, patreon.com/stonerjesus420. You can come check us out. patreon.com/stonerjesus420. Keep checking us out on stonerjesus.net. Keep spreading the word. Check out our sponsors. Hit the sponsor banners on stonerjesus.net. Check out past episodes. Every Sunday night we're here on Twitter and Periscope at stonerjesus420, except for our next show, which will be Friday, April 20th, 420. We'll be live on Twitter and Periscope at stonerjesus420. So go subscribe to us and get notifications on there, especially on Periscope. Chronic Captain said, need some Lady Bella Cush. Indeed. If you want to see my latest interview with Lady Bella Cush and Creep Queen, go check out our YouTube page. That's linked on stonerjesus.net. The interview I did with them about Cam Girl Dollhouse, all of that can be found on our YouTube page. YouTube, it's the Stoner Jesus 420 on YouTube. Like I said, it's linked on stonerjesus.net. Thanks everybody for checking out the live stream. Hour 2 coming up of Spring Break from Cancun, Mexico. If you want the full 2 hours on video, go check it out on patreon.com/stonerjesus420. All information on the show at stonerjesus.net. Thanks everybody for checking us out. We'll see you next time, bitches. Peace be unto you, bitches. Happy Spring Break, motherfuckers.
One female baby since we got here, thinks of sausage fest.
The following CannabisRadio.com program contains explicit language and content that can be considered graphic and offensive. This program is not suitable for all audiences, and the opinions expressed do not reflect those of CannabisRadio.com, its staff, management, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome back, everybody. Stoner Jesus Show Live. I'm here with St. Peter. St. Peter's chilling in his little glass enclosure. Give me a weird look. Still feeling the effects of those painkillers, I assume, Peter? Peter?
What? Well, yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm all right. I'm feeling
Still
good.
feeling the painkillers from the mishap the other night with the cherry bomb In the butt.
Oh, fucking cherry bomb.
Went horribly wrong with St. Peter, for those of you who didn't listen.
No.
I didn't hear it the other night. It was quite catastrophic. St. Peter still hopped up on a lot of painkillers.
Pills.
I do have an obligation, because we do not pay St. Peter to be on this show.
Money.
To promote his products.
Yeah.
And see if he can make some money that way.
Money, money, money,
Tonight's product is... See what this says. St. Peter's tanning lotion.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem very... I expect a better title than just St. Peter's tanning lotion.
SPTL.
You know?
SPTL.
Like St. Peter's Ultra Sunblocker 275. I don't know.
Huh.
So anyway, I guess that's it. It says...
Yeah.
There's always... I don't know about you. I don't know about you writing comedy bits, Peter, when you're very, very high on pills.
What?
There's not very much here.
I'm fine, dude.
We got,
Hey.
You make it yourself. You
Right.
make tanning lotion yourself.
Yeah.
What's the process that goes into that?
I get like stuff and like put it in a bucket and like swish it around.
Okay.
Swish it around.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Coconut oil.
Yeah.
You use coconut oil, and you use Pam, like the cooking spray stuff you put on like the non-stick stuff.
Yeah. Little Pam on there.
And then the third ingredient, it says here's a secret ingredient.
Yeah.
Well, what exactly does that mean?
It means it's a secret, Jesus. It's a secret ingredient. If I tell you, it's not a secret anymore.
The thing of it is, Peter. The thing of it is,
people
who know you, longtime listeners of the show, anybody that even consider buying St. Peter's tanning lotion, they know what that secret ingredient probably is.
No, they don't. They don't know. It's a secret, Jesus.
Peter, everybody's going to assume that the secret ingredient is your man goo.
What?
Your jizz.
What?
If you will. Is the secret ingredient your jizz?
Well, it's not my jizz. What? It's not my jizz, Jesus. It's not my... That's funny, though. That's funny you would say that, because it's not.
See, for some reason...
It's not.
For some reason, I don't believe that.
Why not, Jesus?
I'm even more convinced now that it is your jizz.
It's not my... It's my jizz.
Why are you laughing?
It's not my jizz. It's funny.
What's so funny? If it's not your jizz, why is it funny? The only thing that would make it funny is if it was your jizz.
No, it's funny because it's not my jizz.
Man,
Jesus is not my jizz. Not my jizz at all. It's crazy. It's crazy. Who would do that? That's crazy, Jesus.
Let's get right to it.
You're crazy.
What is your jizz, Peter? What is your jizz?
Well, it's not my jizz.
Going to do to protect people from the sun? Let's get right down to brass tacks here, bitch.
Don't call me bitch.
How is St. Peter's jizz going to protect them from the sun and skin cancer?
It's not, man. It's not. My jizz is great, but it's not in the lotion, dude. There's no jizz. It's jizz free.
All right.
It's jizz free
All
lotion.
right. So if it's not jizz, then what is it?
It's a fucking secret, Jesus. It's a goddamn secret. I can't give up on my secrets.
Secret, right.
Okay. Right.
Jizz.
It's not fucking jizz, asshole. You're a fucking jizz.
Sorry, Peter. I was just coughing.
You're a jizz.
Okay. So St. Peter's tanning lotion.
Jizz.
So I guess you'll think of a better name later. You're not so fucked up.
Yeah, I guess.
St. Peter's Ultra Sunblocker.
Ultra.
Now, with 30% more jizz.
God damn it, Jesus. It's not fucking jizz. You son of a bitch.
Nobody's going to buy tanning lotion from you, Peter.
Quit telling people it's jizz.
Nobody is going to want to buy.
Of course they're going to buy. You keep saying it's jizz.
Tanning lotion.
It's not jizz.
From you. What? Forget the jizz for a minute. What the fuck's coconut oil and Pam going to do?
It's not jizz.
Isn't that just going to cook you like a fucking bird? Like a fucking Thanksgiving turkey?
No, man.
Aren't you just going to bake in the fucking sun?
No, man. I mean, it's good.
You're going to roast?
Yeah, you'd be fine. It's good shit. St. Peter's tanning lotion.
And then...
It's PTO.
I guess the jizz is supposed to counteract all of that.
There's not any jizz, Jesus. God damn it.
Right.
You're fucking obsessed with jizz.
Still looking for suntan lotion.
Jizz lover.
I was just anything.
You love jizz.
Before St. Peter's.
If you love jizz so much, why don't you marry it?
Jizz.
Jizz lover.
Don't get the jizz tanning lotion. Don't get it.
You love the jizz.
No. Avoid the jizz tanning lotion.
Don't
at all
avoid
costs.
it. Go buy it, God damn it.
Anything. Buy anything else.
Buy my jizz.
Buy a stick of butter.
I mean, buy
and
my
rub it all
tanning
over your
lotion.
body before
Buy
St.
my
Peter's
tanning lotion.
jizz lotion.
It's not jizz,
Awful.
Jesus, but fuck you.
Incredibly bad.
Fuck
Shut
you.
Peter.
Fuck
Shut
you.
up. Go back
You
to
shut
sleep.
up, motherfucker.
Go back to sleep.
Fucking asshole.
Stern Jesus Show
I'm
Live.
sleepy.
More music and shenanigans
It's not jizz.
and whatevs.
It's not fucking jizz.
Coming up.
Your mother's jizz.
This is kind of cool.
You can put your weed in there.
Oh, check this out.
Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. A lot of people don't realize this, but you can put your weed in there.
This is the Stoner Jesus Show on CannabisRadio.com.
It's Mike right here, Poontang, if I can use a medical term.
Man, oh man.
You're gay. There's no facts in the church.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap. Don't try to debate me on something. Motherfucker, I can't do many things well, but words are my shit. Hell yeah. Welcome, everybody. Stoner Jesus Show, Chapter 1, Verse 37, Hour 2 of the show. If you did not hear Hour 1, live here from spring break in Cancun, Mexico. Hold on. Said live from here in spring break in Cancun, Mexico. Chapter 1, Verse 37. As you clearly see from the scene behind me, we did the first hour live on Twitter and Periscope. It was awesome. Ask Stoner Jesus 420. Get you got notifications or whatever on there. To see us every Sunday night live. First hour for free. With the full 2-hour show on video, become a patron at patreon.com/stonerjesus. 420. Here we are live from glorious Cancun, Mexico. As you can clearly see, I have this cup, I have this hat, I have these shell necklaces that or not necklace, shell titty holders. The background, the noise, the sounds, it's all proof positive that we're indeed in Cancun, Mexico. And if it doesn't look like we're in Cancun, Mexico, well, that's the resolution on your screen. It's too bad for you. You need better resolution. I'm on a bunch of social media. Of course, you can go check it all out at stonerjesus.net. Links to all my social media networks, at least all the important ones that I update, are on stonerjesus.net, along with past episodes, banners. They go to our sponsors, and more. A lot of stuff going on in this hour. Before we wrap things up, I did an interview earlier this week with St. Paul Bestiality News live from the barn. Hear that a little bit later. We also got stories about a shrine to a dead burglar. We have an old lingerie model, the Comey book, the Get My Heads lady. Just all kinds of crazy shit going on. Chapter 1, Verse 37, Hour 2. Free audio of both hours, of course, always on stonerjesus.net. iTunes, Stitcher, and, of course, CannabisRadio.com. Tons of great podcasts on CannabisRadio.com, including this one. But I don't think anyone else, I haven't checked, but I don't think anyone else is doing Spring Break live from Cancun, motherfucking Mexico, as we are. I'm going to toot my own horn, but, it's you can see. If you have the video, you saw the first hour video. If you're a patron, you can see the full 2-hour video. Patreon.com/stonerjesus420. You can see it is clearly awesome. There's no way around that. There's no denying that. And if you think I'm not in Cancun, you think it looks weird behind me, like I said, you check the resolution on your screen. Got problems, kid. Story from the Mirror in the United Kingdom. Shrine to dead burglar near the house where he was killed as homeowners face to stay away under police protection. That's right. You heard that correctly. A shrine to a dead burglar was set up yards away from the home where he was stabbed, as his pensioner owner is forced to stay away under police protection. Dozens of followers were attached to a fence just 20 yards away from Richard Osborne Brooks' home in Hither Green, paying tribute to Henry Vincent. The career criminal died after being stabbed while breaking into the home last week, where the 78-year-old homeowner lived with his wife, Maureen. Mr. Osborne Brooks was arrested on suspicion of murder, but he has since been released and faces no charges. So this guy, He's a career criminal. Described, this is by the Mirror, that's not my words. But it wouldn't even matter if this was his first crime. He breaks into this old person's house. The old person, if you have a video version of the show on Patreon of Hour 2, you can see the shrine right there to the dead burglar. He breaks into this person's house. The old guy who lives there, the 78-year-old, lives there with his old wife. He stabs this person to death. So people build a shrine to the dead burglar. And they make it so unsafe there that the guy who lives there, the guy who stabbed to death, the guy who was trying to burgle his home and maybe more, stabbed this guy to death. This guy has to stay away because it's not safe for him there. There, if you're in the video version of the show, you see another picture of the shrine. Then putting up the shrine to the dead burglar. It's nice. It's good stuff. It's very important. Pay homage to the guy who got stabbed to death trying to break into a house. So cards. They left cards on the shrine. A teddy bear with a big long card from his daughter. Blue balloons saying you'll be missed. Swayed in the wind, and a red heart-shaped balloon saying I love you were attached. The mourners would not respond to any questions from reporters. Overnight, the tributes were taken down by angry members of the public, with one man filming himself doing it and posting the footage on social media. A card from one of Vince's daughters told her dad not to worry about what people were saying about him. What, they broke into someone's house and got stabbed to death? Is that what they're saying? She said, they don't know what they're on about. They only know what they read, but I will try my hardest to get people to understand who you really was. Fucking obvious Mensa member there. So they're going to say, though, the kids, they're going to make sure that everyone knows who this guy, who you really was. Because it's important to know who you really was. Dead burglar guy. God. And it's amazing. The amazing part of this is it doesn't strike some people as odd. It's not odd at all. That they made a shrine to this dead burglar. Anyway. The Get My Heads lady. Let's bring her up. You can say this story. It's pretty interesting. The Get My Heads lady. No, it's not going to autoplay a fucking video, is it? It's annoying. Your stupid audio play. By the way, you're listening to the Stoner Jesus Show live from Cancun, Mexico. This is Hour 2. Live from Cancun, Mexico. As I said, if you doubt that, fuck you. Don't question Jesus. Blasphemous motherfucker. It's from ABC7.com. Take me back and let me get my heads. Woman charged with a decapitation allegedly requested. Now, apparently, they found this guy in the woods. They found her. She was covered in blood with a pocket knife in her pants. She gave sheriff's deputy a false identity and said, quote, you have to take me back and let me get my heads, end quote. She was wearing a glove on her left hand, and a matching glove was found in White's bedroom. OJ. There you can see her if you're watching the video version of the show. She clearly looks like a, well put together person. Motive is unknown. Because why did you decapitate someone? I don't know. But I don't know what that means. Maybe she was confused because it was just the one head. But she said heads, according to the story, plural. Heads. You have to take me back and let me get my heads. I don't know. What can you say? To decapitate someone, ask O.J. Simpson, is very hard. He failed. He failed at decapitation. Miserably. So, it's not easy. And he's a big, strong football player, dude. Ran through the airport in the Hertz commercials. It was a naked gun. 1, 2.5, and 33 1/3. Stoner Jesus Show live, chapter 1, verse 37, live from Cancun, Mexico. Spring break, motherfuckers. Hell yeah, I'm going to drink some more. I'm going to chill. The rest of Hour 2 coming up. We have an old lingerie model. Also, we might talk about the Comey book And we also have an interview from earlier this week I did with St. Paul. Did some bestiality news live from the barn because that's what St. Paul is known for. Stoner Jesus Show. Chapter 1, verse 37, live from Cancun, Mexico, motherfucker, for spring break. That's right. Check it, bitch. Be jealous.
The Stoner Jesus Show on CannabisRadio.com.
The Stoner Jesus Show is brought to you in part by Hemptations.com and PlanetEverywhere.com. They got a lot of awesome stuff for you to check out. But don't just take my word for it. Let Beach, the owner of Hemptations, tell you all about it.
It's a very large selection of hemp goods, everything from reusable coffee filters to frisbees, bandanas, everything Planet Everywhere on the site is made in Cincinnati, Ohio, made locally. We also have other retail products from our cosmetics, Earthly Body product, bags on the retail site. Again, anybody local in Cincinnati can go to Hemptations.com and get the info on the stores. Planet Everywhere is .com is our retail site. You can hit me up on Hemptation Beach or like my Facebook page, Hemptations or Hemptations 2. I'm on Twitter, Google, I'm on the internet everywhere, just like everyone. We love to hear from people all over the world, positive things about industrial hemp. That's what I do. That's what we do. Largest selection of industrial hemp on the planet in the stores. And I'd like to grow that inventory to be able to say that I haven't actually checked out all the other hemp retail spots to see if we have the largest amount on our Planet Everywhere. But it's a fair selection.
And as Beach always says,
having Hemptations.
Ignite the conversation on some trending topics along the Cannabis Radio social media network. Join our crew of thousands on our Cannabis Radio page on Facebook or at Canna Radio, CANNA Radio on Twitter. Plus, look for our Facebook and Google Plus pages for all of our original programs and connect with Dr. Dina, Kyle Cushman, Dr. Mitch Earlywine, Nurse Heather, Doc Rob, the hosts of Ganjapreneur, and more. Connect with the growing Cannabis Radio social crusade at Canna Radio on Twitter or search for Cannabis Radio on Facebook, Google Plus, and Instagram and grow with us.
Hello everyone, Stoner Jesus here to tell you about another awesome Stoner Jesus Show sponsor, Cannabis Seeds USA. Check out that Cannabis Seeds USA banner on stonerjesus.net. Let me ask you a question. Do you live in a state where it's legal to grow? There's lots of them. There's dozens now, medical and recreational states. Do you need seeds? Do you need seeds shipped in the U.S.? Well, check out Cannabis Seeds USA. Click their banner on stonerjesus.net. They got indoor and outdoor seeds. They have tons of strains. They have hybrid. They have sativa, they have indica, everything you need. OG Kush, Sour Diesel, Grape Ape, they got single seeds, they got packs. Click that Cannabis Seeds USA banner on stonerjesus.net. If you live in a legal state and you need seeds shipped in the U.S., you need to check out Cannabis Seeds USA. Go click their banner on stonerjesus.net and check them out. Cannabis Seeds USA.
Cannabis concentrates have been around for hundreds of centuries. In 19th century America, extracts mixed with other herbs were sold as a miracle cure. Now, Apex Supercritical has elevated the science of extraction into the 21st century. Apex Supercritical is the leader in CO2 extraction, which is the cleanest, safest, and purest way to extract plant oils. ROI in as little as 3 weeks. Our cost-effective systems are fully automated with an industry-leading 3-year warranty. And if we don't have your system in stock, we can build one in as little as 4 weeks, bringing CO2 extraction to the masses. Learn more at APEKSSupercritical.com. 4-week build excludes high production systems.
Learning the benefits of proper nutrition, supplementation, and personal development to live a healthy and abundant life. Awaken, adjust, and aspire. High on Healthy. Mondays on demand. Only on CannabisRadio.com. The following CannabisRadio.com program contains explicit language and content that can be considered graphic and offensive. This program is not suitable for all audiences, and the opinions expressed do not reflect those of CannabisRadio.com, its staff, management, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Oh, hell yeah. Stoner Jesus Show, Chapter 1, Verse 37, Hour 2, live from spring break in Cancun, Mexico. That's right, spring break in Cancun, Mexico. Check that shit. You clearly see behind me. So fucking spring break. So fucking Cancun, Mexico. The sights, the sounds, it's all amazing. Amazing shit. You're jealous. Jealous of me and my cool spring break in Cancun, Mexico. Jealous motherfuckers. It's all over your face. Wish it could be me. Why wouldn't you? Look at this. It's amazing. Go check out stonerjesus.net for all information on the show. And of course, you went the full 2 hours on video. Become a patron at patreon.com/stonerjesus for 20. This first story also from the Mirror. Got a lot of stories from the Mirror today in the UK. A lot of crazy shit going on over there. Former Playboy bunny becomes world oldest lingerie model after stripping off at grand age of 83. Yes, that's right. 83. You see a little before and after if you have the video version of the show. Former Playboy bunny has shared an important message about aging after becoming the world's oldest lingerie model. The grand age of 83, Dory Jacobson happily poses in her underwear as part of her efforts to show growing old does not mean you have to stop being sexy. The great Gran, who worked as a Playboy bunny in Chicago and New York in the 1960s, has slipped back to the famous bunny costume more than 50 years after she first wore it. See, can you still be sexy at 83? I don't know. Again, if you have the video version of the show, you can see these pictures. It's not bad. There's a lot of clothes on now, to be fair. A lot of clothing. And there she is back in the day. That's pretty good. She looked pretty good. Playboy bunny in the 40s and 50s. In the 60s, please according to that. There she is wearing a little bit less. I don't know. Can you still be sexy at 83? I don't know. That's from Instagram. Let's see what else we got. Oh, there she is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying I wouldn't do her. I'm just saying that maybe you can't really be, quote, sexy, unquote, at the age of 83. You're going to take some wear and tear, as you can see right there. Clearly, her body's taking wear and tear. It's 83 years old. It's like a moon. It's been hit by asteroids over the millennia and cratered. And she is, again, very revealing outfit. I think what we've learned from this story is she's old. I mean, she's old. She's clearly old. Too old to be sexy? I don't know. She doesn't think so. You know what? Good for her. Great Gran. Still getting it. Wonder if she still bangs. Be interesting to know. Does the 83-year-old lingerie model still bang? Is she on Twitter? Can I get a hold of her? Can I ask her? Still banging? Still banging that shit out over there? Great Gran. I guess maybe we can talk a little about this Comey book. I don't know. I'm not in the mood, man. It's spring break. I'm fucking drinking. I'm chilling. It's awesome. We're hour 2. I got caught, man. I drink a lot of Jim Beam. Probably too much. It's not good. You can see the shot glass. See, that proves right there. Spring break. That's a spring break glass. Otherwise, why would I drink out of that glass if it wasn't, spring break related? It's from the Daily Mail. Comey reveals Trump wanted him to disprove the golden showers claim in case there was even a 1% chance Melania believed it, and called President untethered to the truth in his new bombshell book. He said Trump asked him at least 3 times about, whoops, Hanimus fell off. It's windy. It's windy here in spring break. Trump asked him at least 3 times about the golden showers tape and claimed he had not slept in the Moscow hotel room concerned. Comey says Trump called the tape the golden showers thing, and that he wondered about the state of the president's marriage, as there was zero chance his own wife would believe such a claim against him. Apparently, Comey thought it was a big deal that there may be a 1% chance that Melania would believe the golden showers thing. That's a little judgy. It's a little judgy. Maybe Trump likes to get peed on. Maybe Melania has peed on Trump before, allegedly. I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe she has. Maybe he's peed on her. I have no idea. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Comey also reveals that Trump said to him when they first met for dinner, "I need loyalty. I expect loyalty." Comey writes, the demand was like Sammy the Bull's Cosa Nostra induction ceremony. Wasn't Sammy the Bull a rat? A dirty fucking rat? I don't know. Is Comey's book something I would read? Probably not. Especially now in this beautiful, this beautiful time here in spring break in Cancun, Mexico, as we're live from spring break in Cancun, Mexico. I think I could get into something like that. Something like Comey's book. But the golden showers thing is funny, Did Trump get pissed on? Did Trump not get pissed on? I don't know. Who pissed on who? Who pisses on anyone? Who did R. Kelly piss on? Who pissed on R. Kelly? I don't know. And Jimmy Swaggart also got golden showers. Who pissed on Jimmy Swaggart? I don't know. Why ask me so many questions, man? I'm on spring break. I'm chilling. Clearly chilling here in Cancun, Mexico, as you can see. And here. I know. You don't want to believe it. You say it looks fake because you're jealous. You're jealous of me. And my prowess, my ability to snag this very dope Cancun spring break vacation stream thing. I'm the best. Anyway, thanks everybody for checking us out. Coming up is my segment earlier this week that I did with St. Paul. Bestiality news from the barn. You know what St. Paul is all about. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my spring break. I'll see you all live on 420 on Twitter and Periscope at Stoner Jesus 420. Go follow, go turn on notifications, all that good shit. Thanks everybody for checking us out. Some words from our sponsors. Because I'm going to enjoy the rest of my spring break and just chill. Thanks everybody for checking out the show. Check out stonerjesus.net. Help spread the word about stonerjesus.net. Help me spread the truth about cannabis through comedy. Also, make sure you check out the Cannabis News with Joe Clare show, marijuanatimes.org. The Marijuana Times. Go check it out for all of your weed news needs. Thanks, everybody. And as always, peace, bitches. Peace, bitches.
The Stoner Jesus Show on CannabisRadio.com.
Hello, my children. Stoner Jesus here to tell you about another great sponsor of the Stoner Jesus Show, NextBardo.com. Check out that headshot banner on StonerJesus.net. They don't have just glass. They have a full line of smoking products, including wood pipes, metal pipes, roll-your-own supplies, pouches, storage, grinders, dab rigs, water pipes, vaporizers, and more. An amazing variety. Check out NextBardo.com. That's NextBardo.com. Or simply click their banner on StonerJesus.net to check them out. There's free shipping on all domestic orders over $20 and free shipping and a free gift with orders over $50. They offer worldwide shipping. Make sure you use discount code StonerJesus. That's all one word, StonerJesus, to get 10% off your first order at NextBardo.com. 21 and older, please. Click that headshot banner on StonerJesus.net. Make sure you use discount code StonerJesus. Stoner Jesus, all one word, and get 10% off your first order at Next Bardo. Check them out, another awesome sponsor of the Stoner Jesus Show.
Have you heard of GreenGoneDetox.com? A team of pharmacists has collaborated for over 2 years to create a new solution for your cannabis detox needs. The only product designed by pharmacists to specifically support the elimination of cannabis metabolites found in urine. The product is called Green Gone, and our results have been absolutely incredible. All detox kits come with a money-back guarantee and free shipping. Get clean, get Green Gone. That's GreenGoneDetox.com. Use the discount code TRYIT to get 20% off your entire order. That's TRYIT, all one word. Still not convinced? How about free overnight shipping when you spend $60 or more? That's greengondetox.com for your marijuana detox needs.
Let me welcome Nick Hexum from 311. We've never heard things like your music when it first came out. It's like to mix the reggae with the punk and all of that together was just such an unusual sound, and we loved it.
We realized we're not going to copy what's on the radio. At the time, it was all grunge that was on the radio, and I said, let's just stick to what we know and wait for a culture to come around to us. Hey, it's Nick Hexum from 311, and you're listening to Cannabis Confidential with Dr. Dina on CannabisRadio.com.
Our mission is to discuss extraction, processing, business practices, and lessons learned with the established experts of the extraction process. On Mission Supercritical, a service of Apex Supercritical. Mondays on demand, only on CannabisRadio.com. The following CannabisRadio.com program contains explicit language and content that can be considered graphic and offensive. This program is not suitable for all audiences, and the opinions expressed do not reflect those of CannabisRadio.com, its staff, management, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome back, everybody. Stoner Jesus Show live on the phone, on the Skype machine. As you can hear, St. Paul has returned after a long absence. How's it going, St. Paul?
Oh, hey, Stoner Moses, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How have you been? What have you been up to all these weeks, man? We haven't heard from you.
Oh, well, I got arrested a couple times. I wanted to get a hold of you around Christmas and tell you a happy birthday. Oh, shut the fuck up, goat. Get out of my face.
Needy goat.
But I got arrested a couple times. I was doing a live nativity for Christmas, and you know how that went. Apparently people don't appreciate bestiality being mixed in with their little story.
Yeah, a lot of kids there, I'd imagine, also.
I would never do that in front of kids. That's wrong.
Yes. You gotta have standards when you're doing something like that.
That's right. Bestiality is a beautiful thing between a person and a loving animal or something.
Yes.
I identify as a goat fucker. Damn it.
That's right. Anybody who's against that is a bigot.
That's right. You racist pricks.
That's right.
And fuck you, St. Peter, ripping me off for all these years. God damn it. What are we talking about?
You have any news from the barn, St. Paul? Well, please don't die on the air, St. Paul. That'd be horrible. Wouldn't be a viral video or anything if you just, died on the air.
Well, the other time I got arrested, I wasn't wearing anything. Probably part of the problem, but I got caught huffing methane off of cow shit in somebody's field, and I passed out.
Is that for like the drug effect, or is it an aphrodisiac, or is it like a little bit of both?
A little bit of both. A little from category A, a little from category
nice
or whatever.
Multitasking.
Yes. So I was kind of on the run for a little bit until I could get back to my secured, undisclosed location deep in the mountains of Animal Fuck Central. The St. Paul compound.
Nice. You got a lot of land there, St. Paul?
Yeah, the Holy Land. Holey.
Nice.
And bestiality news.
Yes, very important.
Let's see, this was in Grand Forks, from the Grand Forks Herald, North Dakota. A Crookston man, a bestiality charge after a former Polk County mailman accused of having sex with a dog has been dismissed. And will avoid jail time for the burglary charge if he abides by his probation terms. So this guy can fuck a dog and steal shit, but, you know, if you got 2 joints on you, you're probably going to go to jail.
That's right.
The fuck?
Don't smoke weed and fuck dogs.
Yeah, that either. Or just don't get caught.
That's right. Don't get caught with the weed part.
Yeah, he was arrested in February 2017 after a Polk County resident noticed his mailman, later identified as whatever the fuck his name was, George L. Chapman. I lost my place. What were we talking about?
It's got to be very distracting there in the barn. Sounds like there's a lot of shit going on.
Oh, yeah, go just like that. Oh, sorry. A Polk County resident noticed his mailman was spending a long time dropping off a package, it sounds like pun intended, in the homeowner's garage, according to court documents. Surveillance footage from the garage revealed Chapman was engaging in a sexual act with the homeowner's dog. But just wait, that's not the weirdest part.
It's not.
He was, I think this was his story, wasn't it? Yeah, he was accused of performing acts on the dog and letting the dog perform acts on him. What the fuck is that?
You know, normally mailmen and dogs don't get along, but
Right,
these two
this is
seem
like-
to get along great.
Yeah, this is breaking that stereotype
Yes.
in many ways.
That awful mailman dog stereotype.
Yeah, that terrible stereotype.
Replace it with the mailman fucks the dog stereotype.
Yes. Oh, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's right.
Pure, wholesome American activity.
Absolutely. That's what I hear.
It says that right in the Bible. How many times I got to tell you? Don't you know anything about the Bible? God damn it.
It's been a while since I picked one up.
I forgot who I was talking to. Mom?
That's right. Stoner Moses wrote the Bible.
Mommy? Oh, yeah. Stoner Moses wrote it. A man in Lafayette, Indiana. What? Oh, 25-year-old was accused of, where the fuck did it go? God damn it. 25-year-old James Britton performed some disturbing acts with a dog. Oh, this is the story. Okay, this is the story. He pled guilty to bestiality and admitted, so my apologies to the last guy. He did not let the dog do that.
No, that changes everything.
Yeah. Admitting he performed sex acts on a male dog and had the dog perform sex acts on him. So what the fuck were those acts? Is he blowing the dog? He must be, right?
I would imagine. I mean,
I don't think he really gives a dog a hand job.
Didn't they do a whole South Park episode about that? The Red Rocket?
Oh, yeah.
You a big South Park fan, St. Paul?
Sure. Whatever it is, I love it. Well, yeah, the man asked a woman he met online to record him having sexual contact with a dog. What the fuck? How fun is that? That's a beautiful moment you're supposed to keep to yourself.
He wanted it for posterity.
Yeah, but an evidence in court. Stupid.
Yeah.
Fucking. Well, everybody's been talking about Facebook and all the hacking information and all that. This is the one I'm more worried about. This is according to the New York Post. Thousands of users hacked on bestiality website.
Oh, no.
Thousands of users on a bestiality website have had their accounts hacked according to Motherboard. At least 3,200 email addresses, alleged IP addresses. Well, how could it be an alleged IP? It's either an IP address or it isn't, right? What? Birth dates, private messages between users. Oh, that had to be a fountain of information. And other personal information are among the accounts detailed being circulated on public image boards. So
nice.
If you're a goat fucker that was into this website, you might want to check. It's just like when people went to check their credit, you know?
I guess it's not enough to be a goat fucker. You have to get on a website and find other people. I imagine you'd be like the king of one of those websites, St. Paul. King Paul, the bestiality website.
Yeah, if you go to stpaulgoatfucker.net.org.com, we have a whole message board and community there.
Nice.
United Animal Fuckers of America or something.
You just put in your email address and your social security number, and you're ready to go.
Yes, credit card number, home address, blood type.
Yes, GPS coordinates for where the goat fucking will be happening.
Your preference of what kind of animal semen you think tastes better.
Yes.
It's important.
Weed out the posers.
So another state I got to add to my list of places that suck. State lawmakers in Louisiana passed a bill making it illegal for a human to have sex with an animal.
Oh, come on.
That's bullshit. Their new law.
Nazis?
Brand new. That's this new wave of Nazism coming in. The bill makes sexual abuse of an animal a crime and sets penalties. Blah, blah. Would require that sexually abused animals are removed from their abusers. So they're going to, how do they know it's abused? Maybe he likes it.
That's right.
They're going to tear lovers apart. It's just wrong.
Empty out the barn.
Yeah. That's why I have high security here.
I can imagine it's quite a setup.
Yes, of course. Got security all tied together with my Radio Shack camera system and my Commodore 64. Very reliable.
Nice. Current references.
Yes.
All the young people out there will understand.
Of course. They understand everything I say. It's the word of heaven or something.
Yes. You get to the Radio Shack, you have to drive by the Blockbuster.
Yes. Yes. Ahead of Louisiana, the Texas House had already approved expanded state penal codes for prohibiting bestiality. So Texas, fuck you. God damn it.
Wow. It's a lot of land where St. Paul's going to be having any fun. Covers a lot of area.
Oh, sorry. I've been mixing in a little bit of shit-covered hay with weed. It's a little harsh. You get like an extra kick from it. Makes me hallucinate.
Nice. Psychoactive animal shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like shrooms, but you smoke it, and it's not shrooms. What?
It's like shrooms, but instead of being shrooms, it's shit.
It's shit and hay, and probably some urine, I would think, in there.
Yeah, it would have to be.
You can smoke dried urine. A lot of people don't know that.
No, I did not know that.
My mom taught me that years ago.
Imparting important lessons.
That's right. In other news, earlier this month, a man who is best known for having sex with a dolphin made headlines insisting that he is definitely heterosexual.
Imagine being best known. That's what you're best known for.
Well, he identifies as being hetero, but he also identifies as a dolphin fucker. What's wrong with that?
There you go.
That's bullshit, man. People giving him crap about it. This is according to pinknews.co.uk, so I'm sure it's reliable.
Sounds safe.
Yes. The story has prompted a lot of questions, namely, isn't it illegal to have sex with animals? So in our new tourist segment, here's our list, according to Pink News, of countries where it's illegal to marry your same-sex partner, but legal to have sex with an animal. Those gays are immoral. We got to stop those people. But
That's
animal
right.
fuck, that's good for you.
Don't stick your dick in a human ass. Stick it in an animal ass.
Japan is one of those countries. In 2017, a gorilla became a surprising meme after hundreds of people flocked to see him because of his handsome looks. The fuck is they that bored this country? Japan does not recognize same-sex marriage on a national basis. However, 7 cities have legalized same-sex partnerships. Who cares about that? Where's the animal fuck?
They got some fine-ass gorillas, apparently.
Yeah, he's hot. He looks pretty hot.
He's ripped.
He is. Abs.
Yeah.
Cuba explicitly prohibits same-sex marriage or formal same-sex marriage, but there's no mention of bestiality. So that means it's okay. Another great place to go fuck animals. So I'll see you in Cuba this summer. Russia, they're not allowed gay marriage, but bestiality's okay. So that's good. Sounds like a friendly place. I'm not sure I know much about it. Sounds awesome. Sounds like paradise.
Yeah, that's what I hear about Russia.
Yeah. Chile is another country, or do you say Chile? But the president is saying earlier this year in her state address that she would send a bill to the Chilean Congress for marriage equality, but nothing about fucking animals. This is hot. I gotta beat off now. Mommy.
It's a lot of hay.
Hungary is another country. Hungary. How the fuck you say that? Hungary? No, that's Indiana. You can fuck animals there.
Hungary.
Yeah, Romania. They don't like gay people either, but you can fuck animals there. So these countries, they got their priorities straight.
This is a long list.
Philippines, yeah.
I didn't expect that many countries to qualify for this category.
I was surprised myself. That's why I figured I'd start maybe like a charter service.
Yeah.
Tour all the animal fucking countries. Like
Nice.
Canada, too.
Maybe some kind of goat fucking cruise.
I like it. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, if you get out in international waters, it's open game.
That's right.
And open animal assholes.
When you're done with them, just push them overboard.
Exactly. No evidence. No fuss, no muss. Feed the sharks. We're doing a service.
That's right. Recycling, the circle of life.
Exactly. That says that in the Bible, too.
Yes.
Thou shalt fuck animals and push them into the ocean.
Yeah.
Amen.
That's what Noah. That's how Noah did it.
Yeah. It's good times.
It's a classic.
Oh, this chicken is looking sexy today. Mommy.
That's a big one.
Oh,
You got any other bestiality news, St. Paul?
Mom, is that you? I love you, Mom.
This is Stoner Moses. Hello? Uh-oh. I think we lost St. Paul. St. Paul's gone. Well, that's it. I don't know if he's alive or if he's not alive. He may not be alive. That would be a shame. It'd be more of a shame if he didn't do it on air, like die on air. There's St. Paul live from the barn. It's well, I don't know. I was gonna summarize, but I don't think there's a summary. It pretty much speaks for itself. We'll try to get St. Paul back on as soon as possible for the greatness. The greatness that is St. Paul. Stoner Jesus Show, live, yo.